of someone that was in Europe here that will go Africa and go and bring a woman from Africa, like to come and marry. They also advise that one. What about there's a lot of maybe women here? The person said, okay, wait, let me finish my question. Just come now. Okay, fine. No, I didn't see any good woman in Europe, so I'll go to Africa and go and marry.
Okay.
It's a good idea for someone to go to Africa and go and marry.
You are right, absolutely, you are right.
Is it right?
It's right for the person because you know what the person is thinking.
No, personally, just think by yourself, then the narrative is going to go outside. Just think by yourself, okay, I want to marry. I reach a time I want to marry.
Okay.
That means Europe.
Okay.
My mentality is go Africa and go and bring a woman. Will you do that? Or will you look for a woman in Europe here and get married?
It's two things altogether. It might happen, maybe I'll approach some of the women and maybe I'll speak with them and they will not understand me. You understand me? Okay, if it happens and I try one or two or more and it couldn't work, that's when I'll get there.
In Europe or?
In Europe, Oh, you know, there's a lot of guys and dudes going out there trying to pursue ladies and talk to them, but things are not going as the way they plan. You understand me? So the only option that you have is you go out there and definitely you get someone who can also what? Cope with you.
Go
out there in Africa so that you can bring one here so that two people can start from there.
But that is one thing. You know, the person that you are going to bring in Africa, she will be your girlfriend for a short time because you don't stay with this girl in Africa. Then maybe you just went there. Basically, as you said, you are desperate to get married because of your past relationship didn't help you for you to get the right person you need. So you went in Africa based on searching for a wife. Then you just rush to look for one girl and maybe this girl gets to know, okay, this guy's come from Europe because after all, even though I don't like him, I have to like him because he's taking me from to Europe. You understand me? Then maybe she had her character from you that you get married to her. Then you bring her in Europe. Then she leave you.
Okay, that's what I will say. Before I bring a lady from Africa, this means I already know her. If I don't know the person, I'll not go out there to bring the person to Europe.
You know her. One thing I want you to understand is that you may know a lady a short time. Will not know her character. Then someone that you know for some times. There are two different things because if you are desperate to want to get married, especially European, things really happy. You look at
How can you be desperate when you want to get married?
No, the reason why I'm saying you'll be desperate in sense meaning that maybe you have tried several women in Europe and it didn't work for you. And you see the time is going. So no, I'm looking for you understand what I'm saying? So if you go to Africa, you will not take much time. Moreover, you're not staying there. Maybe just went there from maybe 2 weeks or 1 month. Maximum, let's just put 1 month. There's no way you can use 1 month to stay the lady before you now think of getting married to her. You understand what I'm saying? So that is the point. No, so you get married to this lady based on the cost of maybe 1-3 weeks that you just know this lady. Meanwhile, this lady is horror that you married to her, bring her to Europe.
Okay, I understand you. What if you know the person for a consecutive number of years and the person within a twinkle of an eye, the person change their character?
No.
Because you know her already. So you might say, come on. I know this lady, she's not like this, she's not like that, but finally she suddenly changed.
That's what they say. That is what they say. The devil you know is better than the angel you don't.
But sometimes you may know some angel, and that angel might be better than the devil that you want to know.
Because someone that you know, you don't know what he can do. Example: if I have a friend, let's assume that I have a girlfriend. You understand me?
I understand you.
Then this girlfriend, at least I stay with her for some 3 years, for 4 years more. I know, even though she had something from me, there will be 95% of what I know about her. But if I stay with her just 1 month or even 1 year, there are things I can never know about her. And that is the situation whereby you find yourself that you go and bring a woman from Africa, then she'll come here and she said, we are Boa, we are Kalongo. What will you do?
You are right, but I still disagree with you. You understand me? Because me being Rosé sitting here on your platform,
your eye is open.
Yeah, my eye is open. You know, I can never repeat such mistakes that the former people did. You understand me?
You also know that
I will never do that.
One thing you don't understand about women is that, Charlie, you can never know what is in their mind.
Okay, you can't know anyone what is in the person's mind.
Especially women.
As you, the one being the interviewer, I don't know what is in your mind, and me being the interview,
look,
me too, you don't know what is my mind. You understand me?
Exactly.
So telling me that maybe you want to know the actual character of the person before you can, associate yourself or mingle with the person.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
No.
Speaking.
Now, minute that we are making a mistake. No. Look, this is a life. This is something of later in the future, because you are going to get married to a woman.
I see.
Whereby this woman will be maybe taking care of you, taking care of your kid.
Right.
Maybe in the future if you have property.
I see.
No one knows tomorrow. Maybe you are no more.
Right.
She's the one running all this thing.
Right.
Now you also have a family before you get married to this lady. Maybe your father, your mother, your brothers.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
And you know that there's a lot of women when you get married to them, they don't even let your family to come close to them. That's first. And second, you are not sure this woman here. Maybe tomorrow, if something happened to me, she can take care of the kids and manage what maybe I suffer for. So if they say get to know someone, doesn't mean that you must know what in that person's mind. At least just know some of the character of her that will give you confidence for you to marry to this person. But for you being here, go to Africa, and this our Ghana lady in Africa, then maybe they are hot like
all,
this.
some of them, not all. Some of them, you understand me? But I still stand where I stand. That I'll definitely find someone here in Europe and try to marry the person.
That for understand that
no,
makes
I can't go back to Africa because that would be the biggest mistake. That sometimes.
So what advice do you have for the Ghanaians that go to Africa
to the young kings, those who are now coming to Europe or who are now being the travelers? What I can simply say is that if you get or touch in the land of Europe or wherever abroad that you've been, try to find a woman there. If you try this and this door is locked, search for another option. That one work here in the land of Europe. Never go back there. Because the person coming from Africa, there are a lot of things chasing them.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand me? Because the conversation that people held and you get the interest to, bring the person to come with you so that people can plan something better in life. When she just step here, everything changed all together. You understand me?
Right.
So finally the person will just disown you and betray you at long last. You find yourself in trouble. You understand me?
Move on with his life.
Of course, and move on with her life. So what I can simply say is, if you find one here, focus. That's all that I can say. You understand me?
Wait, Charlie, my name is G-Ray TV.
Right.
This is Rosie. As you know, let me see your comment, let me see your opinion, what is there about. If it is true for you to not stay in Europe and go Africa and go and a woman, or you rather look for someone here and marry, that is your choice.
Right.
Charlie?
Okay.